Alright guys, Tom here, and welcome to my third WWE TLC 2012 prediction, and we have got the R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro match for the United States Championship. Now this is a rematch from last month's competitive, yes competitive, bout at Survivor Series 2012, and I say competitive because it was surprisingly a very good match. Now, Antonio Cesaro came out of Raw last week from a Raw Active Fatal 4-Way as the champion. Kofi Kingston's Intercontinental Championship could have been on the line, but the WWE Universe in a Raw Active poll decided that they wanted Antonio Cesaro's US title up for grabs in this Fatal 4-Way where it had Kofi Kingston, R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro and Wade Barrett. Now, whether Raw Active is actual official or they just make the results up on the spot, because it was literally decided over like one advert, and I mean, if they could have got all that results in from Twitter in that space of time, I'll be mystified. But anyway, apparently the WWE Universe chose Antonio Cesaro's US title to go on the line in a Raw. I was kind of surprised why the hell they decided to do this. I mean, I've never agreed with title matches that are outside PPVs because it's just pointless really, and it's obvious that they're going to retain. And of course, Antonio Cesaro did retain. So, even if he doesn't think too highly of the country his title represents, the title obviously means quite a lot to him, and to be honest, I don't think I'll ever like Antonio Cesaro as an in-ring performer. I mean, WWE need performers like this. I mean, he's a raw, down-to-earth, awesome wrestler. I mean, he can wrestle, no doubt. There's people like him, like Wade Barrett. They can get the job done. A Big Show, they can get the job done. They are wrestlers, but to me, they're not entertainers. They're not people who actually make me want to buy the PPV, and for the record, I've never bought a PPV, so I just watch it on live stream. But to me, he's not somebody that will ever make me want to buy a PPV. And to be honest, as far as it'll go, Ryback as a core wrestler is as far as it'll go to making me want to buy a PPV. Cesaro is kind of that wrestler which he isn't entertaining. If you watch WWE for the full factor of wrestling, you will enjoy watching this guy. He is good. There's no doubt he is good. His neutralizer has had a lot of stick. People want his European uppercut to be his main finisher, which undoubtedly is very good. It'll be interesting to see if he'll go for that as his main finisher, because it looks a lot more devastating than his neutralizer. But going on to R-Truth, a veteran-like former US champion, R-Truth is capable of finding and exploiting weaknesses in almost any opponent. So be sure this match will be competitive like Survivor Series 2012 this year. So of course, so perhaps even the Swiss superstar being Antonio Cesaro and his nearly flawless arsenal, is his experience and advantage aside, it's going to be up against R-Truth. R-Truth is also fighting with American pride, eager to unseat the arrogant and condescending champion. And Truth is likely to return the US title. He'd want to retain the US title to the waist of a superstar who respects America. On a stacked card of diverse matchups, the US title match has been it could potentially be a sleeper, a match which doesn't really live up to the expectations of what Antonio Cesaro and R-Truth really want it to be. With a motivated brawler of a ring general on one side of the ring and a brash uppercut throwing up and corner on the other side, the championship bout has all the makings of a gritty fight, even sans tables, ladders or chairs. R-Truth has been in the wrestling industry for a long time. I think he made his WWE debut in 2008, and he was actually in TNA before, and his chance to be a top competitor is over. I don't think he can really make it in the tag team division either. On the other hand, Antonio Cesaro is new to the big leagues of pro wrestling and has all the potential in the world to be a huge star in the future. Whether it's for me or the other people in the WWE fans, I'm not a huge fan of him, but a lot of people are. A lot of people are really behind him. The build to Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania 29 is on the horizon, and he will be part of the big game plan moving forward and becoming a megastar after the night of TLC. After hardly building a feud between these two until the last 2 weeks of programming towards TLC, Antonio Cesaro must defeats R-Truth at the TLC pay-per-view and retain the United States title. As much as R-Truth needs a serious push sooner rather than later, or he could get left behind by the WWE in a moving show which seems to be moving onto Moving out of the PG era, according to latest news from Mr. McMahon, even though he isn't fully behind it, Cesaro is the more promising star and WWE must protect him. He has a lot in his arsenal, like I said, with a big win over a fan favourite on Sunday, an American proud born and R-Truth. Cesaro would continue to build credibility. He is certainly building credibility among the WWE fans. Personally, he is an amazing in-ring performer. While the US title is often scoffed at because of the way the championship has treated over the years, with the likes of, you've had Santino Marella having it, WWE has been making a conscientious effort to return the prestige to the belt in Antonio Cesaro, who has been amazing. There is no doubt he has been amazing, entertainment or not. If you like core wrestling, you like this guy. There's no doubt. A long way from Cesaro is great for both his character and the title. Obviously, they want to build his character as a kind of Ryback, as a kind of strong, strengthy guy. He has not been defeated by an American, and I cannot see this happening at TLC. So yeah, there could really be only one option for me. I'm not sure if people would be going for R-Truth, but I think Antonio Cesaro, to build on his character of being undefeated by a US champion, by just a United States citizen, I think I'm going to have to go for Antonio Cesaro for this one. I think he could carry it all the way to WrestleMania 29. Yes, WrestleMania 29. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like the comment if it's for R-Truth to win or Antonio Cesaro to win. I think it's going to be Antonio Cesaro. Thanks for watching and goodbye.